Well, hello there and welcome to the Max Blitz. I'm David Reed along with Hunter Smith, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you all the scores and highlights from across Texoma tonight.
That's right. Lots of big games to get to tonight. Sherman hosts West Mesquite. Ardmore goes to Lawton Mac. Whiteright and Leonard renew their rivalry. And we have some home games for Whitesboro, Durant, Kingston, and more.
We have a loaded show on this final night of the regular season, but we begin in Sulphur, where there's a huge game with big implications. Stan Smith is on hand and tells us more about this one tonight. Stan?
That's right, guys. The stakes just don't get any higher than they were tonight. Both of these teams entered the night with a fighting chance at winning the district. And let me tell you, they left it all on the field here tonight. Lone Grove travels to Sulphur. So much at stake here tonight. Sulphur wastes no time scoring. Mace Mobley gets the pitch, goes outside, and finds the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. Lone Grove with the answer. Quarterback Caden Gilmore goes behind his lineman and puts the Longhorns on the board. Second quarter now, Sulphur takes the lead again with this touchdown by Braden Standifer. Coach Dixon likes what he sees. Back on the Longhorns. Who wants this ball more? The answer to that is Ethan Coley. Look at that grab. Sets up Lone Grove first and goal. Then moments later, Gilmore finds Sean Johnson. He high points the ball in the back of the end zone for a TD. Bulldogs answer once again. Cole Gentry finds the end zone this time. He stumbles a little bit, but that's okay. Then Coy Myers lowers the boom to sack Gilmore and turn the ball over on downs. Sulphur won this one in an absolute thriller, 44-41. Now, this was just a back-and-forth game for the first half. Now, in the second half, Sulphur went up by about more than 20 points, but Lone Grove mounted a furious comeback. But with 3 minutes left, Sulphur just ran out the clock, and they secured this win. But all eyes were on the Pauls Valley Plainview game tonight, and Pauls Valley lost to Plainview, so that means Plainview is the district champs here. Now, that still means a lot for playoffs and positioning, and we're just going to have to see who these teams will match up in the playoffs when those roll around next week. That'll wrap it up from Sulphur, guys. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Stan, great job out there. Great football game that Stan got to see. Two teams both winning a piece of that district championship, and we'll show you how the Plainview thing ended up later, but the cat's kind of out of the bag on that one. But Plainview ends up with the district title. Those teams take second and third, but I tell you what, they all have a pretty good shot when it comes playoff time.
Oh, absolutely.
So there you go. Again, a big win there for those guys, and Plainview the bigger winners, and we'll show you those highlights here in just a minute, so Plainview fans stick around.
All right, so another game with playoff seeding implications. The Whiteright Tigers and Leonard Tigers, they have a tremendous rivalry, but this year it just means a little more. It's a battle for that 3 seed in the district, and tonight it gets settled. Again, winner tonight, they take home third place in the district. First quarter, Caden Caraway rolling out here, feeling the pressure, trying to escape, just throws that ball up, but it's going to be intercepted by Cameron Armstrong. Leonard gets good field position after that turnover and the return. Later into the drive, DJ Brown on the keeper, slips into the end zone, and Leonard, they strike first. They go up 7-0. Whiteright now looking to answer Caraway. Going to go deep downfield, and he finds Maverick Sertan on a huge pass here, hauls it in, hits him in stride, and he will score. And just like that, the game is now tied. Now going to the second quarter, Brown gives it to his running back, Josh Barlang. He finds some running room, and he is going to get into the end zone there. Tigers, they jump back out in front 14-7. Later in the quarter, Brown rolling out here, going to dump it off to Tyler Newby. He finds him right there, and Newby is going to take it the rest of the way for Leonard, showing off his speed. He will score. Leonard Tigers starting to pull away in this one, but here comes Whiteright. Caraway, nice little lob pass here over to Colby Jones, and he is headed to the corner of the end zone. He gets in there and will score. Whiteright able to close the gap with that touchdown, but Leonard just too much for Whiteright. They win 44-13. Leonard gets the 3 seed. Whiteright gets the 4.
Well, Plainview got the loss they needed earlier in the night. They needed the win over Pauls Valley to win the district outright. And here they come. Reese Taylor taking it himself, and that's a good way to get things started. Takes it in for the touchdown to make it 6-0. The Panthers answer back with a big completion of their own here that would lead to a goal line touchdown, putting them up 7-6. And we got a game on our hands. The Indians get it back, though, and it's Reese Taylor again. He was convinced that his team was going to win this game tonight, and he is right. 41-21, Plainview wins the game, and they take that top seed as the district champion. Well, coming up next on the Max Blitz, Whitesboro plays Peaster. Ardmore goes to Lawton Mac. Great game there. And Durant plays at home against KXII.
Plus, the Sherman Bearcats finish up their season at home against West Mesquite. That's next on the Max Blitz.
Well, the Sherman Bearcats are not going to make the playoffs this year, but they have definitely made some strides in their new system under the new coach, Corey Kane. Tonight, they play their season finale at Bearcat Stadium. Sherman hosting West Mesquite on the home field, and the Bearcats would get the scoring started first. Phoenix Grant dumps it off to Vontrell Sanders. He turns it up, and he's going to make it into the end zone for the touchdown, and Coach Kane likes that. West Mesquite with it here, but Sherman's Cody Mitchell wants to join the backfield. He gets in there and gets the sack for Sherman. Then here comes the offense again. Phoenix Grant on the move, gonna keep it himself, pick up some yards, step out of bounds, get the first down. Nice play there. Then Grant would cap the drive with a scoring touchdown of his own, takes it in for the score, and Sherman gets the win on the final night of the regular season, 26-22 over West Mesquite. Ardmore currently holds the 3 seed, but could shake things up with a win against Lawton Mac on the road. Ricky Smith doing his part early, 12 yards into the end zone, touchdown. Ardmore down 7-6 at that point. Next Tiger possession, Cal Swanson looking for Jackson Hedger. He finds him on an 8-yard scoring play, touchdown for Ardmore. It's 14-7 Tigers. Second quarter, Lawton Mac trying to get something going. The quarterback rolls out, but Dakari Scott makes the big play here, gets the interception, and not only that, he's going to take it all the way back for the touchdown. Big play in this game, 21-7 Tigers. Big touchdown by Scott. Later in the second, Swanson kicks it out to Jalen Reed. He breaks a tackle, and Reed turns on the speed. There he goes all the way to the house for the touchdown. And how about this? Ardmore wins on the road against Lawton Mac 41-40. They take the 2 seed in the district.
The Durant Lions finishing up their season with a home game against KXII. On the opening kickoff here, Nick Kraus on the return. He's back there for the Lions, and he gets a head of steam here, and he is going. He will not be touched here. He's going to take it all the way to the house. That is going to be a Lions touchdown. Slips off that last defender there. That is a great play there for the Durant Lions. More Durant now. This time they do the run option to Ryder Jones. He breaks a tackle there before he's finally taken down. Then KXII with the ball, and it's going to be an end around here to Mason Ford. Picks up some blockers, and he gets a full head of steam as he is going to take this one all the way to the house for the score. KXII wins this one 42-7.
The Whitesboro Bearcats are already in the playoffs. Tonight they battle Peaster for the 3rd seed. Whitesboro with the early lead after a Peaster fumble early in the game. Mac Harper hands it off to the running back, and there's a first down for the Bearcats. Then that would set up the first touchdown for them. They hand it off again, taking it into the end zone for the score. The Bearcats playing well with the early lead. Peaster with the ball now. Quarterback Gunnar McElroy looking for an open player. Scrambles, but there's just not enough time. That Bearcat defense was good tonight. Whitesboro rolls into the postseason with a 52-9 win over Peaster. Well, coming up next on the Max Blitz, Bonham hosts Emory Reigns. Kingston takes on Dixon. Good game there.
Plus, the Gunner Tigers looking for a perfect regular season as they head to SNS. You're watching the Max Blitz.
Well, welcome back to the Max Blitz. You know, the Gunner Tigers have plenty of momentum heading into the playoffs. They are undefeated this year.
But tonight they travel to Sadler to take on the Rams, a team that is playing their last game of the season. S&S with the home field against Gunner. Getting things rolling, Coda Richardson takes the snap, scrambles with it here, but then he is met with a big hit by Gunner's Cannon Lemberg. Hut Graham takes the snap for the Tigers, hands it off to Cade Dotson here, looking for a hole, and he is able to take it to about the 15 as he's finally taken out of bounds there. Then it's a quick handoff here to Braden Hinton, who falls forward for the score. Gunner wins this one 49-7. The bottom Warriors are in the playoffs if they can spin past Rains. Otherwise, they'll need Pottsboro to beat Whitesboro. Purple Warriors quarterback Mason Rodriguez tosses it to Hunter Hangland, who takes it 50 yards down the field to open up the scoring in this one. Later on, Rodriguez looking, and he finds Jaron Ross, makes a really nice catch there, dodges and just weaves his way through to rack up some yards. After that catch, that's going to set up another Bonham touchdown. Then it is all Bonham early. Rodriguez finds Dustin Sewell, and he is off to the races here. Bonham wins it 50-42, and they are headed to the playoffs.
There you go. The Kingston Redskins hosting the Dixon Comets in the final game for these two teams. The Redskins, a little razzle-dazzle. Kate Finley tosses to Hayden McKinney, and he finds Cole Morgan down the field. That's a touchdown for Kingston. Kingston offense on fire here. Cleet Finley finds Braden Matchin. He snags it with one hand and then coasts into the end zone for the score. About 7 minutes left in the half. The Redskins are up 41-0, but they make a mistake here. They kick it to DeJavion Bennett, and he can run. There he goes, back for the Dixon touchdown, but Kingston rolls in this one 62-12. Well, coming up next on the Max Blitz, Collinsville plays Tom Bean. Hilton plays at home tonight.
Plus the top-ranked Ringling Blue Devils looking to finish the season 10-0. We'll be right back on the Max Blitz. Well, welcome back to the Max Blitz. The Ringling Blue Devils are undefeated this season, a perfect 9-0.
Yeah, that's really good, but they are not the only team in their district that way. Elmore City also 9-0 tonight. These two would play for the outright district title. Ringling with the home field for this big game against Elmore City. It took the offense a little while to get going, but after a goal line stand, Ringling quarterback Carson Daniel finds Chase Taylor, who shakes off a defender, and then he's got some more yards. Look at that. He gets up the sideline for a first down and then some. Very next play, they go to the ground game. Caden Barron takes it on the left side, does a little hurdle action here, slips out of a tackle and picks up some yards before he's tripped up. Then they would cap the drive. It's Colton Fincher, always a good player to give the ball to. Fincher takes it around, takes it in and scores. Ringling wins the district and remains undefeated and number one in the state. 55-8, I would say so.
Hilton and Rush Springs finishing up this season tonight. Hilton up big nearing the end of the first half as Bo Bradbury takes the QB keeper around the right side here, and that big hit, that sends him out of bounds. A couple of plays later after a penalty sets up the Bulldogs as Bradbury throws a short pass here to Maurice Veja, who slips and finds the open field. That's going to be enough for a first down. First half coming to a close. Rush Springs quarterback throws a beautiful pass downfield, but Bradbury is there to knock it down. Hilton wins this one 48-14.
Collinsville and Tom Bean closing out the regular season out in Tom Bean tonight. Collinsville quarterback Logan Jenkins back to pass, looking for Nathan Bocanegra, and he gets behind the defense, makes the catch, and slips out of a tackle, and there he goes, cruising to the end zone for the touchdown. Collinsville with the early lead. Here they come again. Jenkins up top to Bocanegra again, and look at that. That's how you do it, folks. That's a touchdown for the Pirates. They're rolling. Tom Bean trying to get something going. Gavin Hamilton buys some time, flings it over the middle for Gage Moore. He makes a nice catch for a first down, but then the Pirates come right back. Rylan Newman takes the handoff, and he says, hello, Newman. He's gone to the house for the touchdown, and Collinsville gets the win 62-0 over Tom Bean.
And let's take a look at the scoreboards. Anna gets the win tonight, 52-46.
It was Van Alstyne dropping this one to Aubrey, 44-10. VA already in the playoffs, though.
And Blue Ridge gets the win tonight, 32-27 over Lone Oak, but Blue Ridge is out of the playoffs.
Callisburg is in, though. They beat Valley View tonight, 50-21.
Salina comes away with a big win, 70-0. They are district champions.
Well, Chisholm needed to win tonight, but they are unable to get it done, 50-13 against Dangerfield.
Cooper wins tonight, 48-8. Cooper is the district champ.
Windthorst wins big over Era, 60-0.
Fannondale gets the big win tonight, 53-6.
Tough night for Gainesville. Their season ends tonight, 76-29.
Rivercrest takes down Honey Grove, 27-21. Honey Grove is out of the postseason.
And Howe's season ends with a 56-6 loss to Mount Vernon.
Lindsay gets the win over Trenton tonight, 34-24. Both those teams are in the postseason.
Melissa playoff ready. They win 17-2. They give up a safety tonight.
And Munster gets a big win, 53-6. They are already the district champs.
Tough night for North Lamar, 50-14 the final there against Spring Hill.
And Paris comes up short in this one, 52-30. They needed a win or an Anna loss to get into the postseason.
And this was a district championship game. Both these teams are in, but Brock has been beating a lot of people by a lot of points this year, and they win tonight over Pilot Point.
Pottsboro comes up short tonight, 49-20, but they are already in with this 2 seed locked.
It was Hooks over Prairieland tonight, 65-31.
Lubbock Trinity takes down Sacred Heart, 55-33.
Savoy drops this one to Campbell, 55-6.
And Ada gets a win, 47-12.
Tough night for Tioga, 48-15, but Tioga is in the playoffs, but not the way they wanted to go in.
Allen comes up short tonight, 40-20 in their game.
Eufaula over Antlers, 42-8 the final in that one. Antlers was already in though.
Atoka comes away with a win over Idabel, 34-19, and they were in with a win.
It was Podo over Broken Bow, 59-16.
Colgate takes down Marietta, 48-12.
Davis wins 34-0. That puts them squarely in the playoffs, so the Wolves ready to roll.
Fox coming up short in this one, 64-16 tonight.
Hugo wins 32-20. A big win for Hugo, puts them in.
Maysville with a nice win, 54-8.
It was Wayne over Stratford tonight, 38-10.
Thackerville coming up short, 54-6, but they are in.
Tough night for Tishomingo, 57-18 against Marlow.
Velma Alma coming away with a nice win, 62-14.
And it was Dibble over Wynnewood, and we'll be right back. Well, welcome back. If you're wondering where the Denison Yellow Jacket highlights tonight, well, they played last night. Got the win 43-0 over Princeton, so they're pretty excited about the playoffs, going to Ennis next week.
Absolutely going to carry some of that momentum into the playoffs.
Can you believe it's playoff time?
I'm excited.
We're ready. We'll be here next week, same time, same place for the playoff edition of the Max Blitz. Have a great weekend.